Hello everyone, welcome to Educate 247. This is the 26th lecture in our special revision series for SEBI Grade A exams. In this lecture, we will be discussing the MCQs on Monetary Policy Committee of the Reserve Bank of India. Now, Monetary Policy Committee is a part of syllabus of finance. It comes under financial system, the regulatory institutions of India, and the main important regulatory institution of India is the Reserve Bank of India. So in this video, we will be discussing the MCQs on the Monetary Policy Committee of the Reserve Bank of India. So let's start with the first question, question number 1. Out of the 6 members of the Monetary Policy Committee, how many are appointed by the central government? So there are total 6 members in the Monetary Policy Committee of the Reserve Bank. And how many of them are nominated by the central government? Is it 2, 3, 4 or 5? So the answer is B, 3. Polity Committee is an executive body of 6 members. Of these, 3 members are from the RBI, while 3 other members are nominated by the central government. The composition of current Monetary Policy Committee is as follows. The first member is the Governor of the Reserve Bank, and he is also the chairperson of the Monetary Policy Committee. He is Shaktikanta Das. Currently, our governor of Reserve Bank of India is Shaktikanta Das, and he is the member of Monetary Policy Committee. Then, second, the Deputy Governor of the bank in charge of monetary policy, Michael Debatra Patra. Then third, the Executive Director of the bank in charge of monetary policy, M.K. Saga. So these 3 members are from the Reserve Bank of India. Now there are other 3 members which are nominated by the government of India. So these 3 members, they are again expert in the field of economics or finance, commerce, right? So currently the 3 members nominated by the government are Ashima Goyal, Shashank Bhide and Jayant Verma. They hold a term of office for 4 years. Okay. So let's move on to question number 2. What is the current inflation target range of the Monetary Policy Committee? A. Target 3%, upper tolerance level 5%, lower tolerance level 1%. B. Target 4%, upper tolerance level 6%, lower tolerance level 2%. C. Target 6%, upper tolerance level 3%, lower tolerance level 9%. Or target 4, upper tolerance 3% and lower tolerance 5%. So the answer here is B. Target is 4% and the upper tolerance is 6% while the lower tolerance is 2%. See, the RBI Act also provides for inflation target to be set by the government of India in consultation with the Reserve Bank once in every 5 years. See, the main function of the Reserve Bank of India is to control inflation. That is the main objective of the Monetary Policy Committee of India, by setting interest rates in such a way that inflation can be under control, right? So now who decides the target inflation? The target inflation is decided by the government of India in consultation with RBI, and the function of monetary policy is to fix interest rates in such a way that this target given by the government can be fulfilled. Okay, so this target is set once in every 5 years. So currently the central government has notified in the official gazette 4% of inflation target. So target inflation is 4%. However, government does not only give the target figure, but it also gives the upper range and the lower range up to which the inflation can move, right? So the upper range given by government is 6% and the lower range is given by government is 2%. And this target is given for 5 years, from August 5, 2016 to March 31st, 2021. So for these 5 years, the target range is 4%. And the committee, the Monetary Policy Committee, is answerable to the government of India if inflation exceeds the range prescribed for 3 consecutive quarters. So for 3 quarters, if Monetary Policy Committee is unable to stay within this range of 2% to 6%, right? If it is unable to stay within this range, then it has to answer to the government as to why it is unable, right? So now let's move on to 3. Before that, Educare offers various courses for SEBI Grade A exams. We have comprehensive courses for SEBI Grade A 2020, which includes syllabus of both paper 1 and 2. Then we have MCQ courses for SEBI Grade A 2020 for paper 2, and we also have SEBI Grade A 2020 crash course for both phase 1 and 2. You can apply with coupon code SEBI SEBI and avail discounts on comprehensive courses and crash courses. But since the MCQ courses are already at a discounted price, no further discount is available in this course. Now you can enroll on these various courses on the basis of your preparation stage. Okay, so question number 3. For what period the members of the Monetary Policy Committee appointed by the central government hold office? So we just now saw that the Monetary Policy Committee has 6 members, and out of them 3 members are from the Reserve Bank of India and 3 members are appointed by central government. So how long is the tenure of the members appointed by central government? So is it 6 years, 5 years, 4 years or 3 years? So the answer is C, 4 years. Members appointed by central government will hold office for a period of 4 years from the date of appointment. None of the central government nominees are eligible for reappointment. So they can be appointed only once. These 3 members are not eligible for reappointment. And they need to observe a silent period of 7 days before and after the rate decision for utmost confidentiality. Now, this holds true for the members of RBI as well. All the 6 members of the Monetary Policy Committee, so they have to stay silent for a period of 7 days before deciding the interest rate and 7 days after deciding the interest rate. Because see, this interest rate is very important rate, right? So it is important to maintain utmost confidentiality. So for 7 days prior and after the decision taken by the Monetary Policy Committee, they have to observe a silent period. Question number 4. What is the quorum of the meeting of Monetary Policy Committee? So every decision of the Monetary Policy Committee is taken in a meeting of Monetary Policy Committee, right? So what is the quorum of the meeting? How many members should at least be present for the meeting to be convened? Is it 2, 3, 4 or 5? So the answer is C, 4. Okay. Under the amended RBI Act, the monetary policy making is as under. The Monetary Policy Committee is required to meet at least 4 times in a year. So meeting should be held at least 4 times in a year. However, the meeting is generally held bi-monthly, that is 6 times. That is what is the custom of RBI, Monetary Policy Committee till now. But at least 4 times there should be meeting. Mandatory is 4 times. More than that, you can conduct any amount of meeting, right? And normally bi-monthly meeting is conducted of the Monetary Policy Committee. Then the quorum for the meeting of MPC is 4 members. So at least 4 members should be present. Each member of the MPC has 1 vote, and in case of event of equality of votes, the government has a second or casting vote. So 6 members of the Monetary Policy Committee have 1 vote each. 6 members, 6 votes. But in case the votes are equally divided, like 3 members vote in favor of a decision and 3 members vote against, then in that kind of situation, the governor can vote for the second time. He can vote, he has a casting vote. Okay. The resolution adopted by the MPC is published after conclusion of every meeting of MPC in accordance with Chapter 3F of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. So whatever resolution is adopted by MPC has to be published, has to be reported. So this is done to maintain transparency in the system of deciding the policy rates, in the system of deciding the monetary policies of India, and also for making each member accountable for his decision. Question number 5. Which framework is used by RBI to control inflation? A. policy target agreement, B, quarterly monetary policy announcement, C, exchange rate mechanism, or D, flexible inflation targeting framework. So answer here is D, flexible inflation targeting framework. So this is basically the framework used by RBI to control inflation. See, in May 2016, the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 was amended to provide a statutory basis for the implementation of flexible inflation targeting framework. So what is this framework? Basically, in this framework, an inflation target is decided by the government, and then the Monetary Policy Committee, it decides the interest rates keeping in mind the inflation target, right? So whatever monetary policy RBI makes, the Monetary Policy Committee makes, has to be made keeping in mind the inflation target. Previously, India's central bank used to take its monetary policy decision based on multiple indicator approach. So previously, the approach was multiple indicator. So multiple indicators were kept in mind while deciding the policies, right? Its rate decision were expected to take in account inflation, growth, employment, banking stability, and need for stable exchange rate. So see, all of these indicators were to be kept in mind while making monetary policy decisions previously, when the approach was multiple indicator approach. But since 2016, RBI has abandoned the multiple indicator approach and made inflation targeting the primary objective of the monetary policy. So since 2016, the primary objective is inflation targeting. And we have already seen who decides the inflation target. The central government decides the inflation target in consultation with RBI. And the Monetary Policy Committee of RBI, it decides the policy rates, the interest rates, keeping in mind the inflation target. This, we've come to the end of the video. If you like the video, then do like and share the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos on different topics of SEBI Grade A exams. Thank you.